She was fourth here last year. She's come off the back of a fourth at Ironman 70.3 Geelong. This will be her first Ironman win. This is Penny Slater. She's a 2026 Cairns Ironman Cairns champion.
The rainforest, where the rainforest meets the reef.
There he is. What a way to start here in the ditch on the beach. The noise for Kevin.
Get it, sis.
Very number 3, one very consistent Ironman racer. She was third at 70.3 Sunny Coast, fourth in Cairns, not once, but 3 times. She was also third at Ironman Cairns in 2023, second at Ironman Texas. Please welcome the Aussie, Penny Slater.
Doing so good. Go, Penny.
She's from Australia. This is Penny Slater. She's your 2026 Cairns Ironman Cairns champion.
Yeah, you did, Penny.
Something that keeps you coming back to Cairns.
Yeah, definitely the crowd. It's amazing, and I feel like the bike course is extremely honest and it's beautiful as well. And I said to my wife Lily, I'd keep coming back till I win. So maybe I'll have to keep coming back to defend the title.
Absolutely, your 2026 Cairns Airport Ironman Cairns champion. This is Penny Slater. with a swim time of 59:34, with a bike of 4 hours 47:37, and she ran 3:07:10 with an overall time of 8 hours 59 minutes 27 from Australia. Your champion, Penny Slater.
So how are you? How you feeling?
Good. Hasn't quite sunk in yet, I don't think. Still getting over the caffeine high yesterday too, which we were just discussing.
Yeah.
Didn't get much sleep last night, but that's usually after an Ironman, let alone if you win one, I think. Crazy.
What were you thinking, like, racing down that chute? Like,
Well, I was really hurting the last 2 laps of the run.
Yeah.
Had to walk a fair few aid stations because I was just like, you just have to hold on to this. Yeah. I was like, don't think about it, basically the whole run. And so I didn't let myself believe it until I was literally 500 metres from the finish line. I actually feel like, oh my God, it's finally here kind of thing, you know.
how was the swim? How was the morning of and, like, prep?
The morning, yeah, so we only got here late. We got here on like the Thursday, but it was fine. Everything went smoothly. The few days before the race are always busy with like media and stuff like that, but it was fine. And I actually had an okay sleep the night before the race, which is unusual for me. Everything was fine race morning. Only one nervous spew, but that was before I had my breakfast, so it was okay. I'm really going to try and get rid of doing that, so I would like that to be out of my routine. I found $50 on the way to the race start, so that's why I was like, oh, this race is really... Surely it's going to happen. This is setting me up. And I was like, I've already got a bit of money now, you know. I'm already up. Yeah. Yeah, and the swim the conditions were crazy yesterday. It's always choppy here, but it was the worst it's ever been. It was just, massive swell. And when, like, it's a 2-lap course and one of the sides was the buoys were quite close into the shore, so you were just getting pelted by swell/crashing waves for that K straight. And I started and I tried to stay with some girls. I was like, nah, this is a bit fast for me. And also it's really hard to stay on anyone's feet when it's so choppy because you're literally like, woo, you know. So I was just like, no, because my whole thing going to this race is I just need to be patient and do my own race because that's how I've always raced my best. So I just let them go and just focused on trying to swim. And then, you know, once you're in the chop for a while, it's like, I know I was only out there for, 59 minutes, but it literally felt like I was out there for 3 hours. I was like, this feels like as long as the marathon, honestly.
How did it feel getting out of the swim?
I was like, thank God. Nah, but I was all right because, I know I haven't really wasted too much energy and I was pretty sure I was in 4th. The gap to the other girls was about what I expected it to be. So I think I got out. I got to the bike and you guys were all there and Lilia, I was like to Lilia, that swim was sickening and she was like, it's okay, you got it. And then the bike, because it was like stormy, I think that's why the water was so crazy. So it was super windy on the bike too, so there was a big tailwind one way and a big headwind the other. And I felt for the first time in a long time my legs actually felt good on the bike and I just was like, being pretty conservative. I knew I didn't want to ride super hard with the tailwind because I would have to ride pretty hard going back into the headwind. And I saw Reegs was up the road and just, worry about what I can do within my limits. I think I got up into 2nd place at 120 Ks, 130 Ks. And then I felt like I rode the last sort of hour into the headwind. Probably, I think it might have been my best hour of power, which is pretty good, which is a nice feeling. Thankfully, for the first time, also in like a year, my nutrition was fine and like I didn't have any spews, which is a big win. Yeah, so that was really good. And I was like, okay, this is good. I know you usually swallow a lot of seawater, which I did. So I just chilled a bit on the nutrition at the start of the bike to let everything settle. And then once I did that, it was fine, which was good. It was really, the roads became really slippery. There was heaps of crashes out there, so I hope everyone's okay. The last descent, I almost ate shit.
Did you?
Yeah, my back wheel hit a small pothole and it was, my back wheel was, Anyway, I was being cautious because I usually like send it down stuff. But yeah, anyways, I got off the bike and I knew Reegs was a fair bit up the road, but also I was just like, don't worry about that. If you're still in second place, that's a good position to be in. And if you run well, you could still have a chance at winning. I started the run and I didn't feel like as good as what I would have liked. Last year I felt so good starting the run, but I also rode slower. So first lap of the run was okay, and I started feeling like a bit low on energy because I was a bit cautious with my nutrition because obviously I've had issues on literally every run the last year, but then I just made the decision that you just need to start smashing the carbs or you're not gonna make it. And unfortunately Reegs had to I think she pulled out like maybe 4 or 5 Ks into the run. So I'm really sorry for her. It would have been, obviously she was having a really good day, and you never like to see your competitors, let alone your friends, not finish and be hurt. So I hope her recovery goes well. Yeah, from 6 Ks into the run I was leading.
Did you know that?
Yeah, because we had a bike for 1, 2, 3, and the first lead came back and came to me, so that's how I knew. But otherwise I wouldn't have known. But then I was leading and I was like, you trying to, I was like, no, not oh no, but like, oh yes, I got to hold this together. Yeah. So then I saw my coach Liz, and she's like, how are you feeling? And I was like, okay, but not as good as what I'd like, because I have been running well in training, so I thought I could do sub 3, and Liz was like, no, you're in probably 3:02, 3:01, you know. So of course I went out at sub 3 pace, but then I saw her and I was like, yeah, I feel like okay, I could keep going at this pace. But she was like, you know, you've got to, I think I had a 5-minute lead at that point, or maybe a bit more, and she was like, just, you know, slow down, take your time. You just have to run enough to win. You don't need to run yourself into the ground. Yeah. So I did do that. I definitely slowed.
You ran yourself into the ground?
No, I did slow down. My legs were definitely hurting the last lap, and there was a massive headwind coming back. You run out to the airport, and then there's a 3K stretch where there's not as many people, and you're running into like a 30k an hour headwind. Obviously, progressively each lap I got way slower on that. But I just told myself, I kind of always tell myself that the run doesn't start till you get to like 25k's anyway. And I told myself on the last lap, because by then I was hurting pretty bad. I was having to walk the aid station.
There was a random K in there, you ran a 3:33.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe the track was not accurate.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or it might have been when I had a tailwind.
Penny, can you slow down?
Yeah, I know. I ran the first K. I ran 3:45 because I was like, I feel so good, and then I was like, wait a second, that's a terrible. Because Lisa was like to me, do not go out faster than 4:10 pace.
And you definitely did.
I did at the start, and then I know it's so hard to slow yourself down because you feel good and you've got all the adrenaline. But anyway, so I just said to myself on the last lap, once you get to the final turn, there's 3.5 Ks to go, which is the hardest part of the course. But I was like, you know, get to there. That's going to be really hard, but then you're basically home and hosed, you know. Yeah. So,
how was your stomach on the run?
It was good. I had at like 27 Ks, I had one. Sorry to the lady who I pretty much vomited on. Poor lady, she was cheering me on. Well, I didn't think I hit her. I went through an aid station and I was being a bit desperate because I was like, felt like I needed carbs, but I jammed too much in. I went Coke, gel, carbs. Obviously my stomach is getting better, but it's still quite sensitive. And then like 20 meters later, this lady was like, I know, and I was like, but then after that it was okay. I like let my stomach settle a bit, and then it seemed to be all right. So I was able to have the most amount of carbs I've had in over 2 years on the bike and then on the run. So probably why I had a better performance too, I would say.
And how'd you feel after?
Like kind of surreal. Did that just happen? Is this real? I've wanted to win here since I've come here. And I actually, like when I did my first race here in 2021, I was so far from being able to win the race, like that I was out of my league, you know. I mean, I feel like 5 years feels like a long time, but maybe it's not that long. I don't know. I think proved more to myself that I can still do hard things and still got it, and that it's like a step in the right direction. I think I'm more more than anything needed a confidence boost, I think, to believe that I can like get a top 10 in Kona again or something. Yeah.
So you're going to Kona?
Going to Kona, baby. As long as I make it to awards on time. I told myself if I didn't qualify here that I wasn't going to chase the Kona slot, so lucky I won, so I qualified.
Do you want to talk about your athletes?
Oh yeah, what the hell? And I also had I had 7 athletes racing. So one of my athletes, Dale, he did his first debut Ironman 10:19.
Whoa.
Yeah, pretty good.
That's really good.
Yeah, so I had 4 doing the full and then 3 doing the half, and 5 out of the 7 were first timers. I only managed to catch one of them to put the medal on, but yeah, no, it was cool, and thank you to them for being very understanding. Like obviously it's a bit hard to juggle being a coach and then also trying to focus on myself before a race, but they're all very understanding. But yeah, I mean, honestly, anyone who finished yesterday, I think, you know, I went and handed some medals out at the end and they were all like, oh my God, that was like the hardest day.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, it was really hard out there.
You fully won it.
I know, what the hell? Woo!
Is there anything else you want to say to the camera, to the people?
Stick around, y'all. Oh, I still got it. Still got it.
You fully do.
I still got it. Hopefully. Yeah, no, I do. And I guess I'm not retiring. Kona, baby.
I'm going to run in and around.
Female podium in the professional fields. All right, let's kick into our qualifying slots. Penny, would you like to accept your slot to the Ironman World Championships in October? Put your hands together. She's going.
Yeah, Penny!
Thank you so much to everyone for the support out there on the course. I come back to Cairns every year because the run course is so amazing, and it's not lost on me what a privilege it is to race on beautiful country here. And I would just like to thank all the volunteers. You know, these races don't happen without them, and also the Ironman Oceania team who look after us really well. And also to the girls, it's so great to see the next era of female triathletes coming through in Australia, and hopefully we can get some more girls continuing to lift the level of support for us. Congrats to everyone who finished out there. This is my 5th time racing here, and I think it was definitely the hardest conditions that it's been, and I hope you guys didn't think about crocodiles or anything too much in that swim. I always admire all the age groupers who have full-time jobs and also probably have families and a lot of other commitments. So whether you got on the podium or whether you just got to that finish line, you should be really proud of yourself. So well done and thank you.
All right.
Gone on the trophy wall, on top of the bridge.
This weekend, he was 4th at in 20, providing all water safety out on course.
You, Penny! Yeah!
Keep it up!
You! She's smiling.
Smiling, I feel like that's a good sign.
That is great signs.
Oh, was that $50? I'm telling you.
It's $50. Looking so good, Pen. Are you good?
Oh my God, mate, I knew you'd do good. Well done. So well done.
You finally got the win.
I was trying to think of anything to distract myself. I was like, think of Huey, think of Anna, and I said, I've got to get some money.
Yeah, Pen.
Yeah, Brett! Straight into the athletic brilliance.
You are Ironman and Harley Brown.
Excited. I mean, I feel like this one's been a long time coming. I felt so good on the bike though, and just bided my time.